welcome to HTML level 2. Okay, so you see we're done with level 1. So in this level 2 I'll be showing us some of the things we're going to be working on, and that's the essence of the video. So you see we have reached level 2 of HTML. This section will consist of the following. So we have tables. I'll be teaching us how to create tables, how to style it, add borders and all of those exciting things. And then we'll also have a quiz, a table quiz. We'll be working on it. And then there'll be forms. I'll be teaching us forms, form selection and so on. And then we'll also have form assessment. So these are HTML level 2. Will be exciting. We have a lot of amazing things we're going to be learning in HTML. So once again, good evening guys, and thank you. See you guys in the next class. Welcome back guys, and good evening. Alright, so this is where we'll stop in our last class, so but today we'll be discussing attributes. Alright, I'll be teaching us how to add images to our web page. Okay, so as you can see, I've already created a new file. I believe everyone should be able to create a file by now. Okay, you just come here, you click on new file, and then you just name it. All right, but I've already created a file here already, which is attributes. All right, so the next thing we do is to write our HTML skeleton. All right, so for those of us using PC, I'll be showing us a shortcut on how to generate the HTML skeleton automatically, so you don't have to go back and forth on every file you're working on. Okay, so in order to do that, you click on your keyboard, you click your shift button and then you press 1. All right, so by the time you press 1, you're going to see this exclamation mark here. All right, so you just click it, and then automatically the HTML skeleton has been created for you already. But for the sake of I know most of us will be using phone to do this, so I wouldn't want to confuse us, so I'll just I'll get rid of everything here, and then we're going to create it straight from the top. All right, so we'll get our HTML, we'll get our head and our title. If you can't do this by now, then it means you're on a long thing. You have a long way to go. All right, so our title will be working on attributes, right? Good. So bring our body. You must not space, but I just love spacing my work. All right, so bring our body. So in order for us to add image, right, the first thing we need to do is that we need to import that image inside our documents that we're currently working on, inside the folder that we're currently working on. All right, and in order to do that, okay, I have a picture on my desktop already. You can see I titled it PC, so I'll just drag this image straight into this folder. All right, now you see immediately I drag the image in here, you can see the image displaying here already. Okay, so immediately I drag the image, you can see that it was renamed to pc.jpg. Okay, so you have to always rename it to this jpg, or else it won't run. All right, so don't forget that. All right, so now we have our image added to our documents, to the folder we're currently working on. You see, so now the thing is, when you hear the word attributes, okay, you need to understand that attributes allows us to add more information to HTML tags. Okay, so the images you see online were added using this method. They were added using this method that I'll be showing us right now. All right, so in order for us to add an image to our web page, the first thing we need to do is that we need to call our tag, and the tag we use in doing that is what is img. It's just like an abbreviation for the way we spell image, right? The way we spell image. So but here we use what, img. So immediately I press img, you can see here, you can see it here that it pops up, right? So you click on it. Now we have the source, and then we have the alt here. All right, so I'll be explaining what this means. So this source here is basically asking you for the source. Where are you getting this image from? Okay, where are you getting the image from? So now don't forget that I've already dragged our image into this folder here, which is our PC, right? So if I want to add this image to this our web page, to our current web page here, I'll just, in between these parentheses here, I'll just write the name of that our image, which is PC dots. You see, immediately I press dot, it brings us the name .jpg. So I will click on it, boom, and that's it. So now let's save, copy paths. Don't forget to save, and then always copy your paths to view your work, right? And then we paste it. Are you seeing? Our image has been added, but the width is too much. So I'll just come here and call another tag called width, and then I'll reduce it to, like, let me use 200 pixels, and I'll save and refresh. Are you seeing? Oh, it's too small. Let me make it 400. Good. You can see our image added already, right? Good. So I was able to do that word using the tag word img. All right. So now I know a lot of you will be wondering, okay, so what's the use of these alts? You see this alt here, right? Okay, let me just show you a practical example of what this alt means. Let me come here and write inside this alt. I'll write, this is an image of my computer. All right, I'll save. Sorry, let me reduce this view so you can see it very well. So you can see I've inside this alt I wrote, this is an image of what? My computer. Okay, so now let me refresh. I'll save and refresh. Are you seeing it? Did you see anything? We're able to see this stuff I wrote here. This is an image of my computer. You can't see it here, right? That doesn't mean it's not working. Now I'll show you how to trigger this alt. So let's say, for instance, now you're working with so many files, and then maybe by mistake you renamed or delete this image from this place, right? That's when this alt will trigger. So now let's rename it and see. Let's rename this image to, let's say, okay, let's rename it to PC2. Okay, I'll save. Now don't forget that in our file here, the name here is what? Is just pc.jpg, right? But now I've renamed it here to what? To PC2. Now let's see what happens when I refresh our web page. Are you seeing it? Now this alt triggers. This is an image of my computer. So you understand what this alt does, right? So sometimes you could be working on so many projects, and then maybe you mistakenly delete an image, or you renamed it, and then, so with the help of this alt, it will trigger and show you what image that is supposed to be there. Are you seeing it? So you can see from the screen, this is an image of my what? Computer. So we'll go back here now, and then we'll change the name back to, we'll rename it back to the PC as it was before. PC.jpg, right? We'll save, come here, we'll save, and then we'll refresh. I seen it. Our image is back and it's working fine. So now you understand that the source is what? Where are you getting the image from? So you write the source, that's the name of the image here. All right, and then you can decide to define what that image does here, in case so thank you guys. I believe we've come to the end of our class, and then in our next class I'll be teaching us how to add how to add links to our web page. Thank you everyone, and good night.